So do I say we're here with DaBelly.com?
Say anything you want to say.
Okay.
It's all you.
Hey, this is Josh Royal Thunder. We're here's the outtakes. All right. Hey, this is Josh Royal Thunder, and you're listening to DaBelly.
Hi, this is Dave from DaBelly. Tonight we're going to talk to Josh from Royal Thunder. Welcome to Mesa.
Thanks for having us.
Well, hey, like I invited you. It's okay. Feel good about it. Congratulations on Wick. It just came out. I want to hear about the record.
Excited to be done, man. It's been a long, it's always a long road. Put a lot of work into it. Really stoked about it, man. So glad to be out on the road touring on it.
So you mentioned a long time. You guys spent some time in the studio. I know in the researching for the video, I saw that there's a struggle with every record that comes out. You guys fighting over, and I won't even say fighting over. That's not appropriate. I'm not going to do that. Fighting amongst the individual. I know Melody struggled with some of the lyrics, and you guys working arrangements and things like that. It's all the nature of building a record. Tell me about how the songs emerged. Do you guys have a destination in mind, an idea what you're going to write, or just sort of let it happen?
Definitely let it happen. And it is, it's definitely a struggle at times. I mean, it's like we definitely care about what we're putting out. Like we're musicians and we love what we do. So it's definitely always so important to us that we get it exactly right. And sometimes you go in there and you don't have much, and you got to look for it, reach in and find it.
Talk a little bit about the contrast between this and your last album. Bands grow constantly, and I'm interested in where you think the changes occurred on Wick.
I think that just living life in general is a big influence. People change. The older you get, things happen, and you just live life, and that's a big influence. But, also just touring a lot. I think us playing on the road and being on stage, it forms you differently as a musician. You start to see things differently, and you want to hear things differently, and it naturally just happens over time.
I know that you guys are, a strong family, like every band is, and I can see where being on the road has certainly helped grow the band and musically and otherwise. I think for me, this album's a little more melodic, and it's just interesting. I love you guys' music in that you're kind of a hard rock band, but you take some unusual twists and turns in the writing of the songs. Tell me about how that comes about.
Well, I think that we've always just wanted there to be movement in the songs, and almost like just from beginning to end, tell a story, ups and downs, pretty parts, heavy parts, just kind of like life. I mean, contrast. But a lot of it, we just playing on the road and just getting more experience as musicians that I think we really know a lot. We're able to write a song and get there a lot quicker than maybe past albums. We know a little bit more of what we want, out of playing and songwriting.
So are you happy with the reception from the record?
Yeah, very happy. Yeah, a lot of people have really been into it, and at the end of the day, we're all really proud about it. So,
any surprises so far?
I mean, every day's a surprise on the road. So, I mean, it's been great. It's just been great. It's so funny playing in a band and doing what you love to do, and then all of a sudden, people are into it, and you're doing interviews, and it's like, wow, I can't believe people want to talk about our music. It's just something we would do no matter what. It's like because we love it, and it's just great traveling. Like yesterday's travel, we traveled through snow. I mean, today we're like also in the desert, but it's warm and sunny, and totally different landscape. So I was telling somebody in the band today, or talking in the van today about how it just never gets old seeing those the landscapes, and it's awesome.
You guys have put out a couple of videos on this record. April Showers, for instance. Really a cool video. How much input do you guys have on the concepts, and how do they all come together?
A lot. Actually, Mel wrote the treatment for that, and Justin, he did that, and we also wanted to do like a live video. So, not April Showers. I'm thinking of like I'm working titles.
Make one up.
Yeah, it's so funny. I'm totally brain dead right now. But the other video, we wanted it to be like a more like a performance video, and that's what ended up coming out being. So.
I saw this in again doing the research. You guys work with the working titles, and it's funny to me that you don't recognize or remember the actual titles of that.
I know. It's ridiculous, but you just get used to writing out the working titles, and it's like, oh man, I don't even remember the actual title of what the tune is. It's hilarious.
I think the song that I saw online was Sinking Chair. Yeah,
that's totally. So the working title was Spring Roll, and then yes, Sinking Chair was the other video. But we wanted that to be more of like a live performance kind of looking video. But there's we're really happy with the way they turned out.
Well, you're obviously on the road. Guess what? They're on the road. People go see them. Okay, you're on the road. What other plans you got for the rest of the year?
Be on the road constantly.
Come on, you're not gonna stay here in Mesa the entire time, are you?
No. Tour as much as possible. I mean, we got shows on the way back home. We definitely plan on getting out to Europe this year, and just hitting it as hard as we can, just doing as much touring as we can on this album.
I don't blame you. I mean, it's been a couple of years since your last, and there's a long cycle on records these days. Bands got to go out there, they got to earn that buck, and and support the album itself. We're looking forward to seeing you more, and obviously coming here to Mesa more often.
Yeah, absolutely. Be happy to be here.
Well, that's all I got today. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm good, man. Thanks for your time. Thanks for taking time to talk to me about the album and everything. So
I appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Have a good day.
Someone talking, 'cause